What's up everyone, this is Midnight Strike 3625, and today we're going to be taking a look at a little gem by Trivium that came out in 2016. Not a lot of you guys probably know about it, but it is entitled Ab Initio, which is actually Latin for From the Beginning, which makes sense because it is a remaster of Ember To Inferno with a second disc containing their 2 EPs with all their demos on it before they released the latter album. Now, is this worth your money if you already have Ember To Inferno? My answer would be yes, actually. This is going to be more of an overview than a review, basically going through what is included in this album. Well, let's just call it like a promo or something like that. Even though this album came out 4 years ago, I definitely think it's worth a buy, even if you already have Ember To Inferno. I myself did not, but I still found a lot to enjoy, even though I didn't have Ember To Inferno, and it made it all the more worth it to me. So, to get started, this actually comes with 2 discs. Disc 1, right there, has Ember To Inferno, and Disc 2 is chocked full of their demos. Actually, a couple of them are on ascendancy, such as Like Light to the Flies, Blinding Tears Will Break the Skies, and The Deceived, which is number 13. And other than that, it has the blue demo, which I reviewed as the Trivium EP back in 2013 to start off this discography review, as well as a red demo that I had never heard before. And not a lot of people have, because I've looked all over the place for it, for even a cover of it, the album cover, and I couldn't find it. So there's a lot of hidden gems here, and a lot of stuff that not a lot of people have probably heard of, so it's definitely worth it, definitely worth the buy. The only real criticism I have is the album cover. They could have done something a little bit more with the From the Beginning concept, and their logo just looks like they're trying to be hardcore when they're really not. I wish they would have gone back to their original logo, which was more of a typeface sort of font, I guess. It wasn't the Trivium with the T and the sword logo, but you know what? I like that logo the best. But for something that is hearkening back to the beginning and the early days of Trivium, I think they probably should have gone with the same logo that they used on their Trivium EP, the blue demo, if you want to call it that. I think they should have done that for the album cover. But then again, it is the music that is the most important, and if you're used to the polished sound of Silence in the Snow, The Sin in the Sentence, What the Dead Men Say, and say In Waves and Vengeance Falls, this is going to be a bit jarring to you if you're expecting something of that quality production-wise, and I would say talent-wise as far as artistic and musical direction, because this is Trivium in their purest and rawest form. They were, I believe, in their 20s when this album came out. Actually, I think Matt Heafy was like 16, so some of them were actually in their teens. They were very young, very aggressive, one of those bands that just wanted to dominate, take over the radio waves, wanted to take over the world, and shortly after this, Trivium became what Matt Heafy declared as a press band when they released Ascendancy. And as I said before, Like Light to the Flies, Blinding Tears Will Break the Skies, and The Deceived were reworked from these demos and actually put onto that album. So, all in all, this is a great starting point for Trivium, and it's great to see all of these songs and all these albums come back onto a double album for people who may not have experienced them back in the day. And again, this was released in 2016. Looks almost the exact same as Silence in the Snow from 2015, if you cover that part up, I suppose, and the logo. But then again, I digress. That is enough complaining about the album cover. The music is what matters, and the music is where it's at. It's the heart and soul of this release, and it's a damn good one. This is Midnight Strike 3625. Keep calm and rock on.